Tomorrow is the last day to submit all the web options entry for all the ICET students to get into top MBA and MCA colleges. So these are some mistakes that you should avoid before your last day so that you can enter into one of the top colleges. So let's start the video. See why the last day matters. See, every day is important, we all know, but last day has some speciality, that is freezing of your options. So automatically it gets freezed. So before getting your options get freezed, you should avoid these mistakes. And the mistake number one is filling too few options. Even if your rank is between 1 to 100, you should not keep few options, because every year the trends changes, and keeping or selecting wrong colleges can also not allot you any college. So the 10 option trap. Everyone, when many candidates fill only 5 to 10 top tier colleges, assuming their rank is sufficient, leaving no room for unexpected cutoff jumps. As I just now said, even if your rank is the top level, aggregate or segregate your ranks or your colleges into 3 ways. If your rank is acceptable in the top tier colleges, if not, then the realistic colleges. If even you are doubtful there, then go for the safe options, because in Hyderabad we all have 3 types of colleges. So go for all 3 colleges. I'm not saying just go for realistic colleges or safe colleges. Go for 3, but you should mention all 3 colleges in your web options list by going up to around 25 to 30 options. And then risk of non-allotment. See, if cutoff rise, candidates with limited web options end up with no seat allotted in the phase 1, and phase 1 has a lot of seats, and if you miss to get a seat in the phase 1, then it becomes so difficult to get a seat in the phase 2. So mark this word in your mind before submitting your web options. Then coming to the third one, we have the safe strategy. There is no maximum limit, right? Exercise 30 plus choices, including top choices. See, some of the students where I have seen in the TG EPSET or PG set, they go for a back of aura farming. I don't know what they get in after doing that all. According to the rank, they end up just keeping 5 to 10 or sometimes mostly or rarely 15. And they texted me that they didn't get any college even though they were having a very good great rank. So here in your case, for getting into MBA and MCA, you should avoid this. And now coming to mistake number 2, priority order errors. See, reverse preference order and smart hierarchy rules. These are the 2 rules that you should definitely allow, or you should definitely do that while keeping the options. First one is, what is the mistake you do in the reverse preference order? Placing an average or safer college at option number 1 and your dream university at option number 5. The result, the computer system checks sequentially from option number 1 downwards. If you qualify for option number 1, it locks instantly. For example, if your rank is around 100 or 150 and you are capable of getting a seat in OU, that is Osmania University, and you started your web options thinking that you will start from one of the top 3 tier or one of the most average college, then automatically it will allot you a seat in that college. See, everything which is done after web options is done by the system and algorithm. It cannot think emotionally arey, he has 150 rank, I should allot a seat for him in those OU. No, nothing gonna happen like that. So think with a lot of strategy and apply your web options. If your rank is around 1 to 150, go openly for Osmania University at the first option, then all the CBIT, JNTUH, Badruka, everything in sequential order. Alright. Then what is meant by smart hierarchy rules? See, golden rule, always check strictly by your personal preferences order regardless of cutoff ranks. Yes, cutoff plays an important role, we all know, but is your heart accepting to keep that college at number 1 or number 5 in the your top 5 preferences? If yes, go openly, because if luckily you get a seat in that, you will be the most happiest person around you. And place top dream universities at the very top, followed by good mid-tier choices, and finally safe fallback options at the bottom, because if anything happens with you, you have the options where your rank could easily accept a seat. And then mistake number 3, forgetting to save. Just now one of a candidate texted me he kept around 1 to 50 colleges, but he missed saving the options before logging out, and when he logged in again to check the order, the order of colleges were showing 0. So this is a thing that happens when you Don't do some simple things and you end up losing all your hard work, right? Save versus freeze clarity. See, save stores options so you can edit later. For example, if you kept around 50 or 40 options and you just saved, then within the options you can automatically edit and you can do some college downwards or upwards. And then for looking auto locking mechanism, saved options automatically freeze after the official deadline. For example, if you just saved around 40 to 50 or 70 options, and then automatically at 12 a.m. tomorrow it will get freeze. You don't have to freeze like manually. And then keep phone nearby. OTP verification is required for login and freezing. So yes, we all know that to log in and to keep the web option, OTP is mandatory. And then download PDF copy. See, most of the students get college unexpectedly in one of the options which they didn't keep. To be safer side, you need to download the web options entries that you have done, so that tomorrow you have a proof that you didn't apply for that college and you you were allotted a college in that. And then mistake number 4, last minute rush. See, there is a quote like 11th hour rush. You shouldn't be doing anything such things like tomorrow, because it is the last day and most of the candidates, almost 95% of the candidates again log in tomorrow at least once to check that whether they did all the things correctly. They need to verify, they need to go through their list again. So if you are someone who are freshly they need to apply tomorrow, then that's gonna be a lot of headache for you all, because that can require a lot of patience, because the website goes again and again off and they log out you at a random time at a random moment. So be prepared, take your time today there through all night and do the thing as soon as possible, so that even if you didn't log in tomorrow, you are good at the options and you are at a good place. Avoid peak traffic glitches. Waiting until the final 2 to 3 hours before the deadline inverts severe technical risk. First one is server congestion, then OTP delivery delays and unexpected outages. So these are the things that will cause a lot of problem to you at the last hour, so avoid this. Then the mistake number 5, code and shift confusion. See, similar college codes, there are some colleges which has similar college codes or MCET codes or ICET codes. So avoid that type of confusions within your mind. Keep the code ready with you all and you go for applying. And colleges with main campuses, self-finance wings or autonomous branches have distinct 4-letter codes. Verify exact code on portal. For example, OU is Usmania University and OUSF is same Usmania University but a self-finance institution. So don't get confused. And then regular versus self-finance. See, regular has a code of REG seats and self-finance has SF. Here the seats carry higher tuition fee and different scholarship rules. So if you are someone who has some financial problems, mostly go for REG. And then MBA versus MCA course code. See, ensure you are selecting the correct specialization MCA and shift preferences, shift 1 versus shift 2 without accidental swaps. See, if you are someone who are targeting MCA, then at the top your MCA courses will be there, and if you are someone who are targeting if you are someone who is targeting MBA, then at the top all your MBA colleges are listed, and if you are someone who is targeting MCA, then at the bottom all the MCA colleges are listed. So don't get confused. Now coming to mistake number 6, no manual option draft. See, drafting on paper first, then parents and mentor review, and then public cyber cafe security. See, this is a lot of headache. Don't do this. If we speak briefly, selecting choices directly on the website leads to panic clicks and incorrect sequencing. See, if you are someone who dedicatedly want to get a seat in a top colleges, you need to hard work for that. You need to create a list where you have a possible chances by seeing the cutoff of previous years. And if you are someone who don't know the cutoff of previous year for MBA and MCA, I have created a video, you can check that. And you need to create a list so that whenever you open the website, you can directly go and apply for that. You don't have to search for the colleges and the codes. And parent and mentor review. A physical paper list allows parents or mentors to double check college order, fee structure and distance before online submission. See, showing it to the parents in regard of tuition fee can be very helpful, because you are before itself warning them regarding the fee that could be possible if you get a seat. And mentor review can be helpful for you to select the correct sequential order of the colleges. And public cyber cafe security. If using an internet center, never leave you without clicking logout. Most of the students do this. They randomly go to a random Miseva, they do the entire process and they just return back without logging out. So don't do that mistake. And if we talk about the option volume versus allotment rate, this was the last year, and like it's continuation of the record that they have. If the student or applicant has filled just 1 to 10 options, it's only 38% that the student has been allotted. And if he has filled only 11 to 25, then he has 65% of getting an allotment seat. And if he has gone for 26 to 40, then it's around 88% chances that he will get a seat. And if he has filled around 40 plus options, then 98%, almost 100% chance that he will get a seat. And last day web option checklist, again, let's revise all the things that we should do. First one is prepare manual list. I just now said, sit at a place, do some hard work, create the list, write the college codes names which you want to target, and take a review of that. Then verify login and OTP. See, ensure registered mobile number is online to receive login. Keep your mobile and that number ready by which you registered, and cross check college details. See, just now I decided, or just now I discussed that if your parents has some financial issues, go for regular colleges and keep avoiding self-finance seats. And then save and review order. Like after every 5 to 10 options, save the list and review the order, and then download the printout. Save final options entry and make a printout of that, and or keep it the ePDF of that. And then final phase and next steps. See, what if you need changes later? See, phase 1 provides the highest probability of securing top university seats, as 100% seat matrix is available. And if you are someone who even wish to upgrade or just try their luck, that if they get a very top college in the next, then you could absolutely go. But before that, I will suggest you to go and complete all the processes of even submitting your documents or doing self-reporting. Then you can go for upgradation, then it will be helpful for you. And participating in the final phase counseling, however, double check the options today to maximum phase 1 success. So before going for the next phase, you maximize your options by doing right things over in the first phase, right? So that's it for today, guys. Good luck for the seat allotment, and I want to help you all in the next 12 hours. So drop your rank and target colleges in the comments below. Then I will suggest you the web options list, that if you already kept, then it's okay, but if you didn't kept, then it can help you. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.